You are being programmed, not by a chip, not by a government, by your environment, every day. And you don't even notice it. Let me show you something powerful. This story comes from the Panchatantra, an ancient Indian collection of stories created to teach wisdom, leadership, and human behavior. It's over 1,000 years old, and it explains modern psychology better than most self-help books. A king has a dream. He's sitting on his throne. Gold, silence, power. Suddenly a fox runs through the room, back and forth, watching him. He wakes up unsettled. No advisor can explain it, so he offers a sack of gold to whoever can. Poor woodcutter hears about the reward. He's desperate. While sitting in the forest, thinking about how that gold could change his life, a bird lands beside him. You know the meaning, the bird says. Split the gold with me. The fox means betrayal. The kingdom is filled with deception. The king believes it instantly. He rewards the woodcutter. The woodcutter keeps every coin. Weeks later, another dream. A sharp dagger floating above the king's head. Danger, violence. The king sends for the woodcutter again. Terrified, the woodcutter returns to the forest. The bird appears. You betrayed me, I know, I'm sorry. Help me again. The bird explains the meaning. Violence fills the air. The king rewards him again. This time, the woodcutter feels powerful, entitled. He even tries to kill the bird. Then comes the third dream. It's white lambs filling the throne room. Peace, purity, safety. Again, the bird helps. Again, the king rewards him. But now something shifts inside the woodcutter. He feels shame. Real shame. He returns the gold. He apologizes. And the bird says something devastating. You didn't change. The atmosphere did. When betrayal filled the kingdom, you betrayed. When violence filled the kingdom, you became violent. Now the air is pure, so you feel pure. You are not acting from character. You are reacting to environment. That's the part most people miss. You think you're independent? Most of your behaviors are adaptations. You adjust to survive socially. You mirror the room. You copy the tone. You normalize what you see repeatedly. This is not weakness. It's human wiring. But here's where it gets dangerous. If you spend time around people who gossip, gossip feels normal. If you spend time around people who procrastinate, procrastination feels justified. If you spend time around people who chase excellence, excellence becomes standard. There's a reason people say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, because environment shapes identity, slowly, silently, powerfully. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Willpower is overrated. Environment is stronger. You can fight temptation for a while, but if you breathe toxic air long enough, you adapt to it, and eventually you call it normal. That's what happened to the woodcutter. He thought he was choosing, but he was absorbing. The rarest people in the world are not the most talented, not the most charismatic. They're the ones who hold their values. Even when the atmosphere shifts, it's integrity when dishonesty pays, discipline when laziness is applauded, kindness when cruelty trends. That's strength, real strength. So here's the question. Look at your circle. Look at your habits. Look at what feels normal to you. Did you choose it? Or did you inherit it? If this message made you uncomfortable, good. Awareness is the first rebellion against unconscious influence. Subscribe if you want to build strength from the inside out, because the moment you become aware of the air around you, you stop being controlled by it. You start choosing who you become.